NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Memphis. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
And for the Grizzlies, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Paul George, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson, and it's Williams at the 3. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show, anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here's George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Drives to the hoop. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Oubre dishes to Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now Morant. Paul George missing from long range. Jackson kicks to Williams. George against Bane. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Maxey against Morant. Pass to Oubre. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Maxey against Williams. Jackson passes to Williams. Jackson a screen on George. Morant drives in, and it goes down 2 points.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Williams. And here's Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Morant. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Williams with the steal. Goes up. And it's blocked.
Oubre putting those long arms to work. Manages to get a hand on it.
George dishes to Martin. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams with a clean look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The 76ers leading by 3. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone. Well, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Memphis with it. Philadelphia able to drain the three. And it's Morant missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And George kicks to Martin. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Oubre, and he makes that one. Oubre's got 5 now.
That's the way to do it. Oubre using his length inside to his advantage.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bain passes to Aldama. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The 76ers leading by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Laravia's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Gordon's checked in, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And the shot goes in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside, Martin. Maxey attacking. Martin kicks to George. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's just strength from Paul George. I mean, fighting through the contact, doing a good job of it there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The throw good, Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Second, the Grizzlies.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Jackson finds Aldama. Morant against Maxey. There's a screen by Aldama. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Martin. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 6-point game. Pass to Aldama. Here's Laravia, defended by George. Laravia passes to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
All right, I'm just getting in this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey, Kevin. There's some early season activity going on in LA as the Lakers are already making moves. They've done something that has sent shockwaves around the league. They've acquired MVP caliber talent Luka Doncic. This has been circulating for a while now that they were targeting this multi-dimensional guard, but now it's instantly become a reality, and it changes everything about the outlook moving forward for this team.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Now here's Gordon. Still yet to score. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And with the body to absorb contact, Bane also has the balance to finish.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Free throw good, Bane.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
And it's George missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low, Aldama. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Drummond with a screen on Bane. And Drummond throws it down.
Never quite sure of what Gordon's going to do in the pick and roll. When he sees a passing lane, he fires it in there.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant passes to Aldama. And stolen by Drummond. Martin with it. He's picked up by Morant. And that one's good. Maxey.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant passes to LaRavia. They set the pick. Outside Jackson. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. From deep, George knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Aldama. 5 points in the game. LaRavia passes to Jackson. 3 on the clock. Can they get it? It's hauled in by George. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Martin. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And Aldama slams it in.
Good find from Bane, proving that he's a total team player.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Martin with a screen on Jackson. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And stolen by Drummond. Pass to George. Now here's Drummond. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bane kicks to Jackson. Here's Morant. Here's Bane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
The Grizzlies shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. 80 with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 10 to the inside. Here's LaRavia, and he jams it with authority.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Lowry against Pippen. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's good, 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pippen for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Lowry with the ball. Still scoreless. Stolen away. Embiid with the steal. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Philadelphia, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got G.G. Jackson. Marcus Smart is out there with Pippen. And there's Jackson, and it's LaRavia in at the power forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Heat in Miami. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Smart.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
LaRavia passes to Pippen. Here's LaRavia. Shoots. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone, and they double up Embiid. Here's McCain, guarded by Jackson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Vince Williams is checked in for Smart. Martin's checked in for the 76ers. Clock at 2. No good on the quick 3.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
That's good from Jackson. Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. And so Jackson nails both of them. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Now, here's Oubre. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Heat in Miami.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's a good screen. Here's Gordon. He takes it in. What a terrific move that was.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. And the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Gordon inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
Gordon hits both of them. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pippen outside. Pass to LaRavia. Jackson looking it over. 5 to shoot. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Out left to the wing. Here's Yabusele. Grizzlies with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the first one drops.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Baines checked in for G.G. Jackson. Paul George is checked in for the 76ers. That one is no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Oubre with it. Now defended by Bain. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the 76ers. They're in 2nd, looking to take over the 1st spot.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's Pippen. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Denver. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Usually you can expect Oubre to be the finisher, but when somebody else is this open, he moves the rock.
The 76ers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Laravia passes to Pippen. Clock at 6. Pass to Laravia. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McCain, guarded by Pippen. Here's George. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Second is Paul George.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Trailing by 10. Pass to Jackson. Outside Williams. And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Memphis moving that ball around. 5 on the clock. Oubre with the steal. Driving in. And the jam by Oubre.
Oubre with those long strides covers up ground quickly.
Morant against Maxey. Pass to Jackson. And here is Williams. Jackson with it. Guarded by Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson gets the bucket.
There's just nothing more you can do. Sometimes Jackson is going to score no matter how good the coverage is.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Maxey after the made shot from Desmond Bane. Here's the screen. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Jackson. Pulls up. The 76ers with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Williams kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Jackson, a screen on Oubre. Back to Jackson. Morant against Maxey. And Morant gets it to go.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Heat in Miami. Pass to Embiid. To end the cold streak, Embiid bulldozing inside.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Outside Jackson. Going inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. The 76ers leading by 6. And it's Oubre off the drive. Maxey, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Payne with the screen on Maxey. And it's Morant missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Maxey passes to George. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Paul George. He's putting up 31 points per, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. They get a hand on it. Paul George with the steal. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Williams. Maxey against Morant. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
George with the screen on Morant. Maxey passes to George. Rebound by Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Payne. Lets a floater go, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Drummond. George against Williams. Steps back and fires. And there's Paul George on the assist by Drummond.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Now, here's Payne. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. From about 19 feet. That's good on the jump shot. Payne's got 6 in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Up again. And it's Morant with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Oubre on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Yabusele off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Rebound Andre Drummond. Philadelphia leading by 6. Maxey kicks to Drummond. Pass to Yabusele. On the wing, George. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Morant. He's coming off a 31-point game against Denver.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
He can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Williams against George. It's blocked. Outside, Payne. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're good. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Can't say enough about the job the front office did in acquiring Luka Doncic. Willing to do whatever it takes to get the deal done. Great job.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 8-point game. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul George. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. 4 on the clock. Bane kicks to Morant. Makes it off the glass. 12 points for John Morant.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Here's Maxey. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bane passes to Aldama. Now here's Morant. Williams for 3. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Embiid. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oubre, no one around him. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 6. From 11 feet away, Bane passes to Aldama. Pass to Jackson. Here's Williams. Memphis moving it around. Stolen by Martin. Oubre with it. Aldama's there. Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Morant scanning the floor. Takes it inside and finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Nailed from three-point land. Oubre's got 12 in the game.
Very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
Here's Morant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And that one's good. Maxey.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. The 76ers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Here's Jackson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Back to Williams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Lob pass to George. Shot clock at 5. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And going up against the Pelicans, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Free throw good, Martin. And so Martin nails both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Williams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
George against Bain. Down low. Here's Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Well, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Morant. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Oubre outside. There's the screen. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. No good with the triple. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here goes Embiid. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
First in free throw percentage, and they also show up top 5 in steals. That means they're taking some chances, gambling, but also creating havoc.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Embiid finds Martin. 76ers moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Oubre. On the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Williams passes to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Maxey. The 3 from Morant. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Outside, George. Bane with the steal. For the finish, trips down the breakaway slam.
I love how assertive Bane is in transition. Outstanding at running to the right spot in those situations.
Back to Maxey. Count the basket. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Bane kicks to Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Oubre. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Free throw good, Maxey. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Embiid. He's averaging about 19 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it, because he gets great position, then uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Embiid over Jackson. Embiid, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Aldama. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Gordon, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Martin. Defended by Aldama. And here they come. For the tie. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gordon dishes to George. Pass to Embiid. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Laravia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Aldama. Here's Laravia. He's got 5. Here's Morant, defended by George. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Gordon. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. There's a screen by Aldama. Jacks up a 3. And John Morant with the 3. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Here's George. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Back to Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Outside, Martin. Back to Maxey. Outside, George. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morant outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The 76ers leading. And George kicks to Martin. Banked in off the glass. Martin's got 11 points.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Morant with the screen on Martin. Aldama passes to Jackson. Back to Aldama. Clock at 4. Embiid with the steal. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
That free throw good from George.
And what I love about Paul George, the production year after year after year.
Some changes for Memphis. Vince Williams is checked in for Santi Aldama. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Morant. And Embiid with the block. Here's McCain. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought
the previous play is under review.
Going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 76ers leading by 8. Desmond Bane out there with Pippen. Then there's Edey. Then it's Williams. And it's LaRavia in at power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Back to Bane. This one for 3. And it's LaRavia missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gordon kicks to George. Drummond sets the screen for George. The 3-ball drains the 3-pointer. George has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Philadelphia. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 11. And Pippen slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Pippen. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's McCain. In the corner, it's Oubre. Offline with his 3. It's Pippen on the wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Edey. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And the first one drops. And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. 8 feet away. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Pippen outside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Pippen. Nice shot from the wing. Pippen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Here's McCain. Pass to Oubre. From past the arc. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. The open shot, Williams. The rebound by Yabusele. To the inside. Here's Oubre. Over Bain. Oubre can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bain.
And Bain likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Pippen with the steal. Outside Jackson, beyond the arc. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead. Outside, George. Drummond with a screen on Williams. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Now Pippen. Pass to Bain. Back to Pippen. Oubre with the steal. Here's McCain. The big dunk at the end of the break. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. On the wing, Williams. Back to Pippen. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Bain. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Caleb Martin comes in for Yabusele. And Maxey subbed in for Paul George. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Jackson, he's checked in for Vince Williams. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here comes the break. Here's Aldama. And Memphis turns it over again.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's McCain. Embiid with a screen on Morant. And Embiid throws it down.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Pass to Morant. Right wing. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Bain's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. George is checked in. Just 5 on the clock. There's a lob to Jackson. Stolen by George. Pass to McCain. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 6th assist on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant outside. Looking to end the run. Yep, it counts. Morant's got 23.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Martin. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant passes to Jackson. A kick out to Bain. And it's off from 3-point range. Martin with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it's Martin missing. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Morant with a wide open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers leading by 10. Now, here's Maxey. Poke loose. Morant against Maxey. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The 3 from Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Maxey sets a screen for Martin. In the corner, George with it. Bucket is good. George has got 25 points. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. And he sinks the second. Here's Maxey. Left side, Martin. Pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And he can't hit the second. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Williams. Pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant with it. Jackson, a screen on Maxey. Morant wishes to Jackson, and he gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Embiid finds Oubre over Williams, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Morant with it, now defended by Embiid. There's Jackson with the 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch 5. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaren really helps to space the floor.
There's Embiid. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Williams passes to Morant. The kick out to Williams. To tie it up. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 3. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Payne with the steal.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside, Maxey. 12 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. Fires from the wing. It falls!
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
I think this comes down to whether they want to go for 3 to win it or send it to overtime with a 2. I think either way, it's going to happen off the inbounds pass, and they need to get a good shot, 2 or 3.
To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for